Welcome to the Arbutus Analyzer tutorial series. This tutorial will be how to export data directly to relational databases such as Oracle or SQL Server using Arbutus Analyzer. Here I have a table called Demo with approximately 500 or so records. Actually, it's exactly 500 records. Arbutus uses ODBC to connect with relational databases. So I can either connect through ODBC drivers on my desktop, or I can go through any of our server machines as well. In this case, I'm going to do an export going through our server machine, and I'm going to show all of the ODBC drivers that are connected to that server box just by going to the drop-down and selecting ODBC. This allows me to choose the ODBC connection that I want to make through that server box. In this case, I'm going to choose the driver SQL Server 2008, and you can see that the driver is already configured to write information or read information from the master database. And by default, we're just going to use the name of Demo to create a table inside that master database. Just to make this a bit more clear that this is the one that I'm exporting right now, I'm going to give it a different name. I'm going to call it Demo Video. When I click on OK, it will automatically write out the information to the SQL Server database on our SQL Server box. To confirm that this has actually been done, I can simply reverse engineer this by going in to the wizard. I can select the server, Arbutus Windows Server. I can connect to the relational database sources, choosing SQL Server 2008. Again, selecting by schema to reduce the amount of time for loading the various different schemas and tables. My credentials are already filled in. When I click Next, and I choose DBO, we can see here there's a table called Demo_Video, and that was the one, as you can see underneath here in my log file. That's what I called it just a second ago when I exported it to the database. Now I'll do the reverse. I'll bring it back in from the database. Again, by default, it picks up the table name from the SQL Server database, and in this case, I'll just go with the defaults. I'll flatten the data as opposed to reading it live, and when I click on Finish, confirm I want to call it Demo_Video, and there I have it. I've just brought in the same 500 records. Although the status line doesn't tell us by default how many records there are, I can simply do a count. You can see there's 500 records, and if I were to do a join or a compare of those two tables, we'd see that they are the same. That's how easy it is to export data to relational databases using Arbutus Analyzer. For additional information, please see the Arbutus Analyzer help or contact your local support person.